All right, and welcome to today's game of the day. And we are now about midway through this whole gaming thing since I'm doing it once a day for the month of September. And I thought there wouldn't be any better game to choose than a midway game. I actually have several midway games. We've already covered Galaga, Miss Pac-Man, Cruising the World. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, Mortal Kombat 2, I think we've done. Yeah, we did that one. So this is another midway game, and this one is San Francisco Rush, and it's a driving game. And I was trying to figure out which midway game to choose, and this one immediately came to mind because I was looking at my time hop, which actually shows you like stuff from your past and whatnot on social media. And this one came up actually 8 years ago. So my dad, let me see if I can. See if that'll focus. So that's my niece Raven, and that's my dad. And my dad went with me to help me load this game. And it would have actually been my dad's birthday tomorrow. So it's kind of special as far as, the game being picked up 8 years ago. I picked it up with my dad. And, it's just kind of, I don't know, all of that just kind of came together. And I was like, you know what? I have to do this game. Celebrating 8 years with this game. My dad helped me. He's passed since then. It's his birthday tomorrow. I was like, it's perfect. I also wanted to say thank you to Miguel, who my buddy Manuel is. That's his brother. Let me see if I can get it to focus. Come on, focus. There we go. So that's Miguel, and that's Manuel's brother. So we got it home, and I can't remember what the issue was. Oh, so the guy that I bought it from, he helped us load it into the truck. But between my dad and I, we couldn't really get it down, so we needed some help. So I think I posted it on Facebook, and Miguel came through and really helped out. So then, since he helped out, I was like, dude, you get the first game. So he went ahead and played the first game. But this is, as you can see, San Francisco Rush, the Rock Alcatraz edition. Because when you have the initial San Francisco Rush, it is, I think it's like 3 tracks. Or something along those lines. And when you upgrade it, it's basically a hard drive and a ROM swap. Let me go ahead and, this is a cockpit, so this one's much like Cruising the World, so it's a sit down. So let me go ahead and get in here. And so when you upgrade it to the Rock, it gives you, I think it's 7 tracks, I think 6 or 7 tracks, when it only had 3, so I had to do the upgrade. And actually, you know what, let me go ahead and gotta try to get out of this little corner. Let me turn off the lights, and then that'll be, the visuals will be a little bit better. So actually, my brother picked up one of these just recently. Let's see if that's better. Let me look at the camera, walking back. Yeah, video looks good. So my brother picked one of these up, and we've actually, between us, we've owned 3 of these. And we got rid of one. This is my original one that I've kept. And he's had 2. He got rid of one because it was not as good as the second one that he got. And we've hooked these up, and you can connect them together and race against each other. And it's a great time. It's fun. Now, the game by itself is super hard. So it's a lot more fun to like connect them together. But it has amazing sound. I mean, it's like super cool. Let's see, what should we play? I think track 2, maybe.
Just selected.
And just like on Cruising the World, if you press the view buttons, it'll actually change the cars. It's kind of cool. I wish you could change the colors, but you can't.
3, 2, 1,
turn the music off. So. The only thing on this game that is not working right now is there's force feedback on the steering wheel. And my force feedback board went out. But I actually have a board sitting right over here. Whoops. You gotta pay attention on this game. So the physics on this game are a little bit different. But I have the board over here. It's a working board. I just need to put the board in. But it's just a pain to drag this game out of the wall. The physics on this game are crazy. It is not anything like Cruising the World. It's way different. So it's a lot more like floaty. So you really have to like adjust for stuff. Whereas cruising the world, I mean, you turn and the car turns. This one, it's I don't know, it's like you have a little bit more, I don't know, it's like the steering's a little looser. It's definitely a feeling. And there's tons of like shortcuts. So you have to like try to figure out, all right, cool. So you have to figure out these different shortcuts through it. The game basically takes place in San Francisco, whereas you remember cruising the world, there was a lot of pop-up. Now on this game, it kind of hides some of the pop-up with all the fog. So if you look, like there's a ramp underneath this 18-wheeler, and I don't know if we have enough speed. Oh yeah, we do. We had too much speed. But see, like there's different shortcuts throughout the level, and in order to basically have even a slight bit of a chance at this game, you have to go ahead and try to use those shortcuts. It's weird too because it has like speakers behind you, so you can hear like little chatter and stuff behind you. It's kind of like quadraphonic sound. But yeah, I mean, like this game, it's crazy. It's crazy hard. I mean, I've read on all the forums too that like people can't, you know, you have to have 2 of these games because if you just have one, it's not as fun. And for the longest time, we've only had one, and now that we have 2 where we can link them up, you know, we definitely want to do that. Whoops. So look, we went down that way. You can go this way. You can hit that ramp. You can go this way. So you can kind of see there's different pathways that you can go. And the sound system in these games are like crazy. They sound amazing. So last time I think we went underneath. You could technically go up that bridge as well. It's like the different amount of pathways you can go is pretty crazy. Oh man, you clipped me. Yeah, you can explode. And then we did do Mortal Kombat 2, but since then I've been looking at those NBA Jam arcade 1-ups, and they're super cool, but I don't like the fact that that they don't have like the roster. Oh, messed that up. You can hit abort. I can feel the ground shaking because they're playing pinball in the next room, and it has a shaker motor, and it's like the shaker motor is super intense. I'm driving like a grandpa. Losing. Yeah, but these games are super cool. I can't wait to get them side by side where we can actually race and use them together. Oh man, are we gonna explode? Oh, nope, we got it. I don't know how they play so good. I get it, it's like the computer, they can do stuff. But that's the other thing too, so like the cars like really change like in handling. So the faster the car, the more difficult it is to handle. So you can kind of see like the physics are kind of floaty. Oh man, we clipped that wall. But yeah, this is another one of those games that we used to play all the time on the Nintendo 64. And it's funny because on the 64, it's kind of more like Rush the Rock because it has the extra tracks. But it's also a little bit easier. Like you can actually beat the drones, but it's also fun to play with your friends on some couch co-op. Oh, dang it! I need to see what speed we're going at that we end up crashing. See if we can even make it to the end. We keep barely making the checkpoints. Hey, we made it. but we're not going to make the checkpoint. There, we got it. So look at this. I mean, it's a crazy shortcut, right? See, we're going to make it? No. Oh, wait, we made it to the end. 7th place. All right. Nope, didn't get anything. And my fastest time was 5:24. What was our time on this one? That's crazy. So, anyways, that's San Francisco Rush. That's The Rock. JCV is my brother, or JAK. He always changes his initials. But yeah, so that's San Francisco Rush. Hopefully you heard me because that game is super loud. But yeah, so that's San Francisco Rush The Rock by Midway. Again, we used to play it on N64, so if you want to play this game, I know it's on N64. I don't know if there's another version of it anywhere else. I know Dreamcast has been coming out with games, but I want to say it's like Rush 2049. And also, there's a little unknown game, but there's Rush 2 on the Nintendo 64, and that game's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, you have the muddy graphics, you know, of the N64, but you know, if you really like this Nintendo 60, I mean, this game, if it looks like it's fun, which it is, definitely check out Rush 2. It's definitely a very, very cool version that was never released in the arcades, because in the arcade, all you had was San Francisco Rush, you had the upgrade of The Rock, and then you had Rush, what was it, 2049, and that's all you had. You didn't have Rush 2, so definitely give it a look-see. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Remember to like, follow, subscribe, Bombdiggity Arcade. And that'll do it for this video. This is the midway through the month, Midway video game. Kind of celebrating my dad. His birthday's tomorrow, so I have to figure out what to do tomorrow. He liked barbecue and beer, so maybe we'll do a beer game. So we'll go ahead and maybe do that. That's kind of like a teaser for tomorrow. All right, so again, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I will see you all tomorrow.